How you doing, Pops?
Once again, it's on.
Welcome back, world, to another
How you doing?
episode. Yes, sir. Walaikum salam, Pops.
Salam
To
alaikum,
another
peace be
episode
upon
of
you. Two.
TwoTreys podcast. It's me, Sun Trey, and always with me is Pop Trey.
Salute,
Pops, you want
salute.
to go ahead and let them know why we do this every episode?
Absolutely, son. Pretty much, man, this show, this podcast, in which we had agreed to do together, is to bring fathers and sons closer, the relationships closer together, to bring the falsehoods to reality of truth, to bring a bridge forth the youth with the elders, and display and expose those who are young and old. And by doing that, making a strong community and building a strong environment for our fellow citizens of the United States of America, and Black America specifically. Yes, sir.
Word. Could have said it better myself. All right, Pops, let's go ahead and introduce our honorable mention of today. I'll go ahead and pull that up for us.
All right. Yes. April the 1st.
So for our honorable mention of today, for April 1st, we have John H. Johnson.
Indeed.
Yes, sir. John H. Johnson, widely regarded as the most influential African-American publisher in American history, was born on January 19, 1918 in Arkansas City, Arkansas, to Leroy and Gertrude Johnson Williams. Growing up in Arkansas City, no high schools existed for Black students, so Johnson repeated the 8th grade to continue his education. After moving to Chicago with his family shortly thereafter, Johnson attended DuSable High School, where he graduated with honors. After graduating from high school, Johnson went to work for the Supreme Life Insurance Company while attending the University of Chicago. While with Supreme, he was given the job of compiling weekly news clippings for his boss, which eventually gave him the idea for his first publication, Negro Digest. In 1942, after graduating from the University of Chicago, he acted on his idea, and with a $500 loan against his mother's furniture and $6,000 raised through charter subscriptions, Johnson launched Negro Digest, which later became Black World. 3 years later, he launched Ebony, which has remained the #1 African-American magazine in the world every year since its founding. In 1951, Johnson Publishing expanded again with the creation of Jet, the world's largest African-American news weekly magazine. Johnson also expanded from magazine publishing into book publishing, and owned Fashion Fair Cosmetics, the largest Black-owned cosmetics company in the world, Supreme Beauty Products, and produced television specials. Johnson also later became chairman and CEO of Supreme Life Insurance, where he had began his career. In addition to his business and publishing acumen, Johnson was highly involved at both community and the national level. In 1957, he accompanied then Vice President Richard Nixon to 9 African nations, and 2 years later to Russia and Poland. President John F. Kennedy sent Johnson to the Ivory Coast in 1961 as special ambassador to the independence ceremonies taking place there, and President Johnson sent him to Kenya in 1963 for the same purpose. President Nixon later appointed him to the Commission for the Observance of the 25th anniversary of the United Nations. Johnson was also the recipient of numerous awards that spanned decades, from the Spingarn Medal to the Most Outstanding Black Publisher in History Award from the National Newspaper Publishers Association. Johnson Publishing has also been named the #1 Black business by Black Enterprise 4 times. In 1996, President Bill Clinton awarded Johnson with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. He also received more than 30 honorary doctoral degrees from institutions across the country and served as a board of member of trustees of numerous business and philanthropic and cultural organizations. Johnson's wife Eunice and daughter Linda Johnson Rice continue to retain full control of Johnson Publishing as the only 2 shareholders in the company. Johnson passed away on August 8, 2005 at the age of 87. We salute you, John H. Johnson.
Salute. Wow, he was the he made.
Now that's the background.
Right.
Yeah, he made Jet. He made Ebony. That's him. And his family still owns are the only shareholders of the company to this day. So that's a blessing for him and his family. So yeah.
Trey, take over a second. I got 2 customers, sir. Hold on.
Oh yeah, go ahead, pops. Word. All right, guys. So we have a special treat for you guys today. We have our next special guest that will be on our show today. This person I've met not too long ago down here in Florida. Good energy, great personality, business-minded, creative-minded. So like we've promised to you guys, we're going to continue to bring you guys people like this. So for you guys that are our viewers, if you are interested in that realm of being an entrepreneur, but don't know, you know what I'm saying, like who to turn to as a role model, or just getting the ball rolling with those ideas, well, tune into our show and you'll be able to see figures that are going to be able to give you guys a outlook for a route that you guys can take when it comes to, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be a business person, I want to do this or that. We're going to give you guys those people that you can look to and be able to learn from. So without further ado, our next guest on the show is Simon from Your Clothing. Simon, how you doing, brother? Can you hear me, man?
Yo,
there you go. How you doing, brother?
Owner of Your Clothing 407. Pretty good. How are you?
Doing well, man. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
if you want to, yeah, absolutely, I can hear you very well. If you want to, just give them a quick rundown on, like you said, who you are and what you do. Because I mean, before we got on the call, I knew you had the clothing line, but I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, the other stuff. So if you want to give the people like a full description of exactly what you do.
I'm all around an entrepreneur. I do promotion, event coordinating. I also help a lot of small, like local brands or like brands that are starting up, how to market themselves, how to start their own brand. So I just really help a lot of people, to be honest. And I just do a lot of stuff. I just don't know really where to start because I really just do it all, honestly, man.
No, absolutely, man. That's why I wanted to have you on the show, because someone with your mindset is exactly the mindset that we're trying to push on this show. We're trying to teach financial literacy. We're trying to teach people, if they want to become an entrepreneur, well, this is the way you do it. Any tips to the trade when it comes to being an entrepreneur that you had maybe learned along the way that you maybe didn't know before getting into it?
Dude, I mean, you can't really teach someone to become an entrepreneur. They really are just really born with that, you know. You can teach someone how to like be a salesman or be good at like sales or marketing and stuff, but the entrepreneur mindset, you're really just born with that. If you don't have it, no one can really teach you how to be an entrepreneur, you know, because it really just comes from like creativity and like it's really just a mindset.
Word. Okay, so as a promoter, let me ask you this: what do you look for in some of the artists that you're promoting? Like, what do you when you're looking for an artist and you're like, this one's good? What about them lets you know? Like, what are you looking for your artist? Yeah.
Honestly, I really just promote the artists that have been to my shows or my events. I see like their stage performance, their music. Obviously, if the music is trash, I'm not gonna really like dive too deep into it. You know, I might like support you from afar, but like I know it sounds kind of messed up, but like if I genuinely don't like your music, I'm not gonna really promote you because I'm not gonna promote something that's not good.
Right.
But I do support the hustle, and I believe that every artist has the capability to do anything they want. You know, it's always about practice, repetition, and all that. You know, so an artist that's just starting off, you can't really expect the music to be like the best. You know, I'm not gonna promote you just because you're trash. You know, I'm gonna keep supporting you no matter what. I support everybody. You know, so the way I see it, if you have that hustle mentality and you just want to keep getting better and better, like I support that 100%. But music, stage performance, and how you carry yourself as an artist, you know, I don't really like that cockiness, you know, that most of these artists have. But yeah, really just about like who you are and what you really represent yourself as, if that makes any sense.
No, it absolutely does. Going back to what you said about the lack of uh, let's say good character in an artist.
Yeah, that's the word, the good character.
Yeah, if you want to expound to our viewers on how important it is to even if you want to be an artist or an entrepreneur, you have to be a good person. You have to be able to network with people and to
Yeah,
be able to
bro.
right. Yeah,
Because
being
like
able to yeah.
I've been around situations. I've been around situations that kind of made me look bad because of like the artists of what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, if you're in a room full of people that are well connected, and you're just in there trash out of your mind, or just like off something, and you're just acting like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the best. You really think that they're gonna look at you for that? No, they're gonna look at you like, bro, I'm not gonna do business with this guy, you know? So you just really have to be like in the zone, you know? Like, I'm not saying like don't drink, don't smoke, like you can do whatever you want, but like you're in a room full of like well-connected people, you know, you gotta be 10 toes, you gotta be like sharp, you gotta like go there for what you're there for, you know? Don't let the liquor talk for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how these artists are at these shows, they just get way too trash sometimes. And like they're just not professional, and it just looks bad on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So okay.
You just, the way I see it, you just gotta be sharp.
Yeah.
But
Any other specific tips you can give for? Because I would say this: a lot of artists have it. They may be talented, but they may not know the people to get them noticed or get their music out there and stuff like that. So what advice would you give to the artists at home, maybe working in their garage right now, from going from that to being able to get their stuff out there to do shows perhaps and get promoted?
well, first of all, you really just gotta go out. You gotta go to these events. As much as I didn't like going to them in the beginning, like I'd go to them. That's how I got my name out. You know, I went to every show. Like all these promoters saw who I was. You know, because I would always go to all these events and stuff. So it's always about showing face. Like, you don't show face and build these relationships with these big promoters and like the people that are coordinating these events, you can't really go too far. You know, you gotta really show your face. I'm not saying like it's impossible, but I'm just saying like, yo, you really gotta go out and show face in the city, you know. Also, you can also do a lot of marketing, like ads, to like push your music more, not just like in your city, but like in different cities as well. So I recommend that. But mostly to show face. Go to events as much as you don't want to go. Just go to events and try to network.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Artists that are performing and yeah, just network, man. You always gotta network. And
yeah, I absolutely agree. It's just about putting yourself out there, making no one's gonna do it for you. No one's gonna be like, no one's gonna vouch for you until you start vouching for yourself. So, like you said, you definitely have to put yourself out there, meet people, show them who you are, be respectful, be on your best behavior. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to, I'm saying,
Yeah.
achieve a goal. So you shouldn't do anything to get in that way, whether
It's
it
true.
be being cocky towards other people, or letting some vices overtake your actions. Simon, what I we were talking earlier. What were some other things that you do as well? Cause we have the promoting. Let's talk about your clothing
Well,
line. Yeah.
well, yeah. This is actually my spring break drop. It sold out very quick. Actually, all my clothes sell out
Word.
really quick, even without no website. So just imagine when I have a website. This is also
Right.
shout out to my boy Jeremiah Terrell. We got big things in the work. This boy's been in the game for years, and I'm not gonna lie to you. He put me on game. He put me in the right direction. He put me in with a lot of big people. Can't say too much, but just expect a lot of big things coming from me in the near future.
Word.
And because of him, I'm start venturing into like the fashion realm. I'm start doing like one pieces, not just simple like white tees. I'm gonna start doing like some crazy like different stuff.
Word. What would you describe your clothing as? Like what style of clothing?
It's honestly, think of it kind of like a Supreme. That's how I try to. That's who inspires me to be. Supreme, Off-White. Just like hype beast.
Where we were talking earlier, you said like the main thing that you care about is it being exclusive.
Yeah, I
Word.
did. In the beginning, I have no website right now, but I will soon. So the way I try to market my brand is like exclusive as possible. You can really just buy my. The only way you can buy my merch or my clothing, or what you want to call it, is through like these events I go to, I throw, or through my DM on Instagram. So I try to make it as exclusive as possible, And of course, I want everybody to wear my brand, but right now I'm just really trying to make it as exclusive as possible. And to be quite honest, most of my people that wear my stuff are all artists. All artists. Majority of the people are artists. So once all these artists blow up, just know they're gonna all.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man. You're dropping gems for people if they're really listening to what you're saying, man. That's really good business advice.
Yeah. So I really feel like I'm in a good position right now, because I can say, and from my point of view, not too many clothing brands coming out of Orlando are doing all this, because I've been to damn nearly all these fucking events. Excuse my language.
All right.
All these events, and I've never seen probably one. His name is Bricks to Mansion. Shouts out Bricks to Mansion. I've never seen too many clothing brands out on these shows or anything. Mostly just like vendors, like flight bites. Free flight bites. Flight bites. You got Capri Ski. Shouts out to Capri Ski. We got who else? We got a bunch of other vendors, but never like clothing vendors. Not from what I've seen.
Yeah, no, me either, man. I've been out here too, and I think maybe one other clothing brand I've seen other than you, maybe.
Yeah, I've only seen one, Bricks to Mansion. That's about it. But I'm not gonna lie, I come from Altamont, and I've noticed a handful of people have started their own little clothing brand merch, and they have reached out to me, asking me for advice, asking for help. That's something else I do. I provide consulting services as well. How to like build up your brand from like ground zero without paying for zero ads. I really just try to help the community and everybody. I've done work with some clothing brands out in North Carolina. some out in Cali,
Okay.
Colombia too. I promote some like local designers out there in Colombia. I was living out there for a while. But yeah,
Word.
I've tried to do as much work as possible with any like clothing brand or any artist or anything. That's another key thing you need to do. You need to collab with a lot of people, because like you really not just your audience are gonna see like something different, but you're gonna get something from the other person's audience. You know, you never know if their audience might fuck with your shit. You know, so
Right.
you're just building your audience at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So that's about it.
So, bro, how long have you had this entrepreneurial mindset? 'Cause I know earlier you said you're either born with it or you're not. So, are you saying like this as a kid? You know, were you that kid that that was me, man. I was that kid. I would buy like candy and then sell it in school, man.
Oh yeah, I was the same one. I was selling Pitsy sticks, Smarties, freaking skit, like any type of candy. Before that, I was honestly like selling shoes, like flipping shoes. I was selling like I was doing drop shipping too. Drop shipping is a really big thing off like Amazon stuff, if you know what that is. So I feel like me having sales experience in the past really helped me like sell my merch now. What else? I did a lot, dude. I can't even think of it.
Yeah, but it's like it's like you said, man. I look back in my life and I'm like, yo, I've always been doing this. I didn't realize it, you know. Did not realize it until I like look back and I'm like, well, yeah, I've always, you know, had this kind of mindset. I've always been doing this. So I say that to say, so for people that are like want to be entrepreneurs, you have to like, you know, like kind of check yourself, like, yo, is this something? Because it's not something you just pick up, you know. It's something. It's like a way of being. Like on a day off, like my mind is like, okay, how can I make money today? Like it's not about, oh, let me do this, let me chill, well, yeah, let's chill, but we can chill and make money. So yeah, it's definitely not something you can just be like, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur today. No, it's definitely something that it's cultured, developed over time. Something that we continue to refine. Like you said, you're doing all these things. But you know, like for me, I used to, for example, my pops, he has the Herbalife shop, and I used to be a part of that. Currently, I'm not.
Oh, awesome.
Not to say that I won't be in the future, but you know what I'm saying, just we're just picking up things as we go along, seeing what fits, what doesn't, but the mindset is still there of that entrepreneurial mindset. Pops, I'll go ahead and patch you in back in real quick if you have some questions for Simon.
Indeed. Shucks, man. Apologies, man. I'm serving some
No,
customers.
y'all good. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
well, we understand if anybody.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. What's going on, yo? I heard you got some clothing, man. I need to see something. Show us something. You have any display?
This is the collaboration. This is the most recent drop I got, my collaboration with Jeremiah Terrell. You can see the back. You know, it's just his name and my goat on the back. You know, the shits are. We only made about 16, and we only have like 3 left. So,
right.
Like I'm saying, like we always I try to make my stuff as more exclusive as possible. So,
okay,
that's the key of selling out.
Right. So
But going back to that entrepreneur mindset thing, what'd you say?
Well, I was just about to ask you how do we order? How do we get a hold of your products?
Well, as of right now, the way to order something is through DM through Instagram. So follow my Instagram, which is Your Clothing 407, and just shoot me a DM.
Okay.
My website is coming very soon, so Just keep a
Indeed.
lookout.
Indeed. We will, man. We will for sure.
Yeah, Pops, I don't know if you heard him earlier, but like he was saying, he wants to make it exclusive as possible. So it's like
Right.
super, like to be able to get his clothing, you know, you either have to run into him or directly message him. Like he said, a lot of the people that have bought his clothing so far have been artists. And this man is a genius, you know. So he's like, okay, so if all these artists are wearing my clothes, one of them's bound to blow.
Right.
And guess what they'll be wearing?
His
Something
shirt.
that no one else would be able to get their hands on. So I think that's
Absolutely.
ingenious, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, my merch has been, I don't even want to call it merch anymore. My clothes has been featured in music videos, like interviews.
Okay.
I've seen it in newspapers. I've seen it like everywhere I go. I see it somewhere. You know, I don't know.
Right.
Sometimes it's not even people I know, because I do have some brand ambassadors out there, like locally and over states, and I have some brand ambassadors in Colombia, Costa Rica, and stuff. So, shouts out to my brand ambassadors out there, because y'all, if I'm not selling it, they are.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's nothing like, you know, people supporting, man. You know what I mean? Supporting early while, you know, you're just starting. You're building your customer base, and then, you know, people know other people. You know what I mean? After a while, you know, the spreading of the word, man, gets around, and then you have a shirt to display your work, and that's all it is. Now people just walking around as a commercial or a free billboard for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
So that's always a plus, man.
I've never paid for any type of ads or anything. It's all through all of my followers and everything is organic.
Right. And I do the same thing, man. You know what I mean? I promote myself, I market myself, you know what I mean, using the social media platforms, you know, business cards, you know what I mean, stuff like this. You know, so, you know, passing them out.
It's hard.
You know what I mean? But it's worth it though, man. You know, it's not like being your own boss, you know? You know, you're as successful as your work ethic and motivation to become successful. You know what I'm saying? So nobody else is gonna help you more than you helping yourself. You know.
That's true. Yeah,
that's
true.
Just the true entrepreneurial mindset. You know what I mean? And we all have it. You know, no fear, no doubt. You know what I mean? Just straight motivation, inspiration. And just, you know, freedom at the end of the day, because it ain't nothing like freedom, man. Ain't nothing like having your own time and being able to spend your own time doing whatever it is that you want to do with it, you know?
That's true, yeah. I mean, I haven't really worked a real job in about like 2 years. Everything I make is really through the brand or other like source of income, you know, but it's never like a real job.
Right. Indeed, man. It's not when you're enjoying something, man.
It's hard.
It's not a job, right?
Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's very hard.
Right. But shucks,
I've worked a lot of jobs in my past, you know. Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely will pay off for you.
But
man.
I remember my first business I've ever made or started was a lawn mowing business back when I was like 15, like in high school. I forgot how old I was. In high school, I was like cutting lawn for like the whole neighborhood and then like neighborhoods around the area. And then after that, all the money I used from that, I started a mobile detailing business called Spick and Span, which lasted about a year. At the end of it, I had about like, I want to say like 6 or 7 workers, and we had contracts with small little companies just detailing their cars and stuff. So I had like some previous business experience, so it really helped me a lot with this brand.
Indeed.
Yeah. I just want to speak on that. Like I was saying earlier, like we didn't just get here, you know. Like for all of us, we you know, for Simon, you weren't always making clothes. Pops, you didn't always have an Herbalife shop. I didn't always, you know, have the production thing going on. But it was always, the mindset was always there in the beginning. We've just been developing over time So at this time and place, you know, we're all doing what we're doing, but give it 10 years, we're going to be even more matured, more refined in what we're doing.
Absolutely.
But but that mindset will always be there. So like in 10 years, you won't see us be, you know what I'm saying, you know, oh man, Trey, he's still at a 9 to 5. Nah. Yeah.
You can't go
You're not gonna
backwards,
see,
man. You
yeah,
can't go
exactly.
backwards.
In 10 years, you're not gonna see Simon at the shows doing the vending.
Right.
You're not gonna see you at the Herbalife shop
I'm gonna have my own
taking
club.
customers.
I'm gonna have my own
Word.
club.
Exactly.
See?
Indeed. Entrepreneurship, man. That's the spirit.
Yeah, the main thing about entrepreneurship, I think, is the mindset of like never being complacent in where we are, even though it may be stable. It's like, no, I'd rather risk it all for the greater outcome than to just be, you know, satisfied where I am right now.
Trust me, I know, dude. I've damn nearly probably gave away about thousands of dollars worth of free merchandise in the beginning just to start off, just to get my name out there. So to any like local, like any brands that are trying to build up, don't be greedy, you know, in the beginning, because you really just gotta get your name out there. You gotta give away free stuff to like the right people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because those people are the ones that are really gonna show other people your stuff. And like these big people I gave my stuff to in the beginning, like they love free stuff, you know. So
yeah, for sure. Especially in the beginning, people love it free, man.
But it hurts just to say that, bro. I hate giving away free stuff, you know, but you have to. You really
genuinely builds clientele, yeah, for sure.
And it really builds that
clientele,
relationship.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, like when I well, for me, man, I'm in my free time, I'll, you know, have friends who are artists, you know, over at my place and record for them, and you know, I don't charge anything right now. But in the future, yeah, that's definitely the play, because like it's my, you know what I'm saying, it's your time, your energy, your work, your effort. You put everything into it. So there's only right that you eventually get compensated. But like you said in the beginning, you're gonna have to be willing to do it for free.
That's what I'm saying. It's that entrepreneur mindset. Not so many people are willing to give a lot of stuff for free, you know. But you also gotta you can't really let your ego get to you, you know. Like there's some people that just start doing a certain thing and they think that like, oh, my stuff is better than everybody else's, you know. Like you can't have that, like the mentality like you just started, you know. You don't want people to look at you as like a cocky person. You know, you have to have a good personality and like a good character so people know who you are. And
indeed.
I feel like I'm a genuinely good person. You know, I'm never like, how do you say, to me, it's not always about the money, you know what I'm saying? It's about like what's going to happen afterwards, you know? So if I know something good is going to happen, I'm gonna do it, you know. I'm gonna give you your free stuff, whatever. But I'm not gonna give free stuff to everybody, you know. Only to those certain people that will put me in the right direction. Absolutely. So for the people that are just starting, you really just gotta let your ego go, man. Like you're not the best, because like look where you're at right now, you know.
Right. You're absolutely right, man. You know,
like I met a lot of artists. Yeah, I met a lot of like artists at my shows I've had, and I hear them at the bar always like, oh man, all these guys suck, you know, I'm about to leave, fuck this shit, you know. And I can't screw this shit. I'm like, in my head I think I'm like, dude, this is like your first show. And you want to be like, and you want to sell out stadiums and stuff. You can't have this mentality, you know, because like, imagine if like an A&R or someone really big hears you say that, you know, what are they gonna look at you? You know, they're gonna be like, I'm not gonna sign this guy to my label. Look how he thinks, you know.
Right.
Like, they
Absolutely.
really
Yeah,
think they're
man.
hot shit.
Yeah, it can't be a hater on others, man. You know what I mean? We all got to start from somewhere. Just because you have an opinion about somebody that's not doing something to your approval. You know what I mean? It's not good to talk about it like that. You know what I mean? Everybody got to start from something. Everybody got has a level of effort, has a level of where they are in their expertise of things. So because somebody is trying and they may not be as good as you, you know what I mean, that doesn't give you the right to start talking down on them. You know what I mean? Because that's karma, man. You know, that's negative energy.
I don't like that,
dude. Yeah.
No, not at all. Because I'm a very
Absolutely.
humble person myself. Like, and the
It's in
way
your
I
works,
see
man.
it, even though like those people are, yeah, I mean, like, in the way I see it, even though those people music is trash, there's people out there always listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
for example, look at Lil B. That man is garbage. You feel me? Like all these terrible rappers that are big and make money. How do you know what I'm saying? Like their music is terrible, but people still listen to them. You know?
You're right.
I mean, like I said, man, it's something might be it. It's your opinion. It's your opinion. You can't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's my opinion. Like,
right, but it's not everybody else's opinion.
hey, I'm not hating on the music.
Right.
Yeah,
Somebody
I'm not hating on like him as a person. I don't like their music. Like I said, I'll support every artist. You know what I'm saying? Every artist. If you're good or bad, I'll support you no matter what. But but if I see that like you're all cocky and like you think you're, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna support you because I don't support that.
Right.
Word.
That's good, man. That's good. Good shot, man. Yo, man. You got anything else that you want to promote or shout out to anybody and put some exposure on somebody's name or expose?
Yeah, bro. Simon, this is honestly, we want to make this as comfortable for you as possible. This is your time.
Yeah.
You're the special guest, man. So yeah.
Bro, I mean, like, I don't know. I just rather you guys like ask me questions. I'm more like, I have like a lot I can talk about, but I don't know where to start, if that makes any sense. So you guys just ask me questions, man.
Go ahead, man.
Well, pause. I was asking some questions previously. If you had any for yourself.
I mean, he pretty much gave you, the information. You know what I mean? Where you started off. What's your motivation? You know what I mean? And how can we, obtain your products, man? Because that's what it's all about. Is just promoting yourself. You know what I mean? At the same time, promoting and pushing anything that it's in the works of you're doing that we should be looking out for. You know what I mean? Where we can find your stuff, where we can, purchase, donate. It's all about pushing and exposing.
Donate.
Man. Yeah. If you have a way
well,
that we can donate.
I have this really big project. No, I don't take donations, man.
Okay.
I have this really big project coming, not soon, but it's in the works. I'm coming up with an NFT, so if you guys know anything about NFTs, I'm getting into the NFT realm. I gotta.
Yeah, man. Real quick, man. All right, so this is what was gonna happen. I was gonna have this guy come on the show and talk about NFTs to explain it to me and my pops and to our viewers. But you're here and you brought it up. Yo, Simon, can you do us a favor and explain to us what an NFT is?
Dude, I myself don't know can't call myself a professional. That's why I have a team, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
I just know enough to say, let's do it, So basically, it's like a piece of art, digital art. And some NFTs, if you buy it, you get certain privileges or you get to go to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, everybody's heard the Bored Apes NFT, right? Like the famous one that goes for thousands of dollars, right? So if you have one of those NFTs, you get to go to these exclusive yacht parties out in like Miami or something. You know what I'm saying? So,
I didn't know that part. I thought it was just the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just the artwork that was expensive. Yeah.
No. Some NFTs come with like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
with my NFT, if you have one of my NFTs, you're gonna get like exclusive deals on like merch drops and everything. You get to come to my events for free. I might do like every month or every 2 months, like give an NFT holder like a free like vacation thing, like a cruise or something. I'll fly you out somewhere, you know, like something for the fans, you know. And if you have if you have one of my NFTs and you sell it to somebody else, and that person sells it again, you get commission. You get money off each sale. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
as the artist, right?
Kind of like a pyramid thing. Yeah. So let's say I sell you my NFT, right?
Right.
All right, and you sell it to your pops, right? I get money off that, obviously. But if your pops was to sell it to somebody else, you get money from that.
Word.
So I'm really just trying to make it as convenient as possible, make everyone money somehow. Yeah, I mean, like it's in the works right now. So
that's what's up.
I want to say about hopefully in August or September it's gonna be dropping.
Yeah, man, that's super soon, yo, for an NFT.
Okay.
Those things, yeah, like I said, I've heard a little bit about.
I mean, it's been in the works.
Word. I don't know too much
I'm probably
about.
gonna be the first.
Yeah. The first what?
I'm gonna probably be the first local Orlando brand that has an NFT. Because I have not heard anybody, I have not heard anything to do with NFTs or brands.
I mean, even for me, I've been someone that's been actively trying to understand it, and I still don't.
Hard,
yeah, it's very weird, Pops. It's essentially kind of like a digital trading card, right?
Right.
So they only print a certain amount of trading cards of like a legend card per se. And then if you get that legend card, maybe that legend card comes with extras. Like it maybe come with like a signature or, you know what I'm saying, something.
Right.
So with NFTs, what it's able to do is give creators like Simon or myself. So Simon does clothing. I do music. We can both have our own NFT. And it so for example, he let's for me because it's easy for me to understand. I put out some music, right? I can make my music an NFT. So when I release it, I can put a limit on it. So for how many people can buy it, which could increase the price. I can actually manipulate the price itself. And then, like he was saying, once I sell it to someone, and then they sell it, I still get compensated from them selling it. So it's what do you call it when you sell a book or something of the such? The money you keep the rights to, you know, residual income, right. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know, if my music is played on an advertisement, well, the advertisement has to pay you, obviously, but it's a lot harder to do it when it comes peer to peer.
Royalties, that's the word.
Right, royalties exactly.
Right.
So the royalties is super secure because you know, for example, someone can bootleg your art, and then your royalty stops there because your art is not attached to you anymore. But with NFTs, there's no way to detach the original owner from that NFT, so you're always receiving the royalties from it.
Oh, okay.
Definitely something we have to get into for sure.
Yeah.
So with the board. Yeah, so with the Bored Ape clubs, what they're doing now, like you know how you can take a picture of something on a TV or like on the laptop or something, right?
Right.
So if you take a picture of one of their NFTs and you go on your images on your phone, it comes out blurry.
Oh wow!
So
even in real life.
So no one can steal the NFT that you bought.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I always wondered that how are they gonna like prevent like art, because like you said, you can just take a picture or screenshot it and you technically have it. That's interesting. Damn. So they can block out your screen or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know how I'm not too technical like that, but I've just been doing a lot of research on like, NFTs, and I've seen that Bored Ape has done that. That people try to take pictures of other people's NFTs, and then when they go in their galleries, it just comes out blurry, like it's not even there.
Word.
Honestly, really, really cool. So no one
Yeah,
can really
yeah,
steal
absolutely.
yourself.
So Pops, just so like it's like, you know what I'm saying, you have a trading card, right? And your friend takes a picture of it and they say, "Oh, I took a picture of the trading card." So they post it and they're like, "This is my trading card because I took a picture of it." Well, with the NFT, you can't even do that. You see what I'm saying? Like it's solely protected by the owner. So the owner is fully protected. So no one can claim ownership of it because there's no way. You can't even like copy it or anything like that.
No copywritten. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Word.
That makes sense. Yeah,
That's
man.
like something really. Are you guys like into like cryptocurrency and stuff like that? Or?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
there was a point in time when Bitcoin was first jumping off, and I think it was about 25 cents. I had a good friend of mine. He was offering me to get in it when it was 25 cents. You know what I mean? And I had the opportunity of giving him just $20, and he was going to give me like 200 of these Bitcoin things I didn't even know nothing about. And next thing I know,
man, I would take
that 25 cent turned into like 2,000, and then it started growing from there. And I ain't giving my $20, man. I didn't know. I wasn't educated on it at that moment, so I told myself after that I would never sleep on another, whatever crypto. I would never hesitate about giving a little bit of money for something that costs so less. You know what I mean? Because you never know that value will increase exponentially. So XRP is something in which I invested in, heavily when it was about 25 cents. And the expectancy of the XRP supposed to blossom even more so than Bitcoin, hopefully.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
can you
man,
imagine buying
that's my
so
story,
much Bitcoin,
man, with
back
Bitcoin.
then?
Right. I remember in high school, Dogecoin came out.
Right.
It was literally worthless at that time.
Yeah.
But if I would have bought, no, it was Dogecoin.
Oh, all right,
it was. I was in high school and it came out. It was like it was like 0.000001 or something. Like,
yeah.
That's one of my biggest regrets. Like I can like think back and be like, yo, I should definitely have invested.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, don't look at it as a regret. Just look at it as a lesson. You know what I mean? That's why that's why I said I would never sleep on another, crypto coin that is low in price. You know what I mean? So, it doesn't hurt to put in at least $4 or $5 for something that only is like a half of a penny or not even not even a penny. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You never know it will grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're telling me. I had a friend yesterday. I literally saw him put $800 in the sheep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's what they call it, a shit coin. Excuse my French, but that's what they call it. But I'm like, yo, this dude. Yeah.
I mean, yo, man, that 800 can be quadrupled. You know what I'm saying? That's why you never know, man. So you invest,
or like sometimes just a comma movement. It just moves a comma place.
Right. So the more you invest, the more profit, the more benefit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's real.
I remember when Dogecoin was all the way up. I was in Tampa with my boys. We're all like buying so much Dogecoin. Like I made some pretty good money off Doge, but as soon as Elon Musk got on Saturday Night Live, the next day, bro, boom, hit. I'm like, I looked at it and I looked at my friend and I'm like, do not look at Robinhood right now. Just don't even open the app right now. Next thing
Yeah,
you know, it went from here to all the way down there. I'm like, dude, what the heck does this man do or say to like do this?
Yep.
Oh my God, dude,
But you know,
so
man, if you know the secrets of the the stocks, man, you know that's not a bad way to
no, I mean like
get your money up, you know.
I mean,
because we were literally.
Go ahead, brother. No, you good.
No, because like the day before he was on Saturday Night Live, me and my buddies were all putting like so much money into it because we were so determined. Like, oh, he's gonna go on here because he tweeted about it. He's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be talking about Dogecoin. So we're like, okay, he's a financial influencer or whatever. You know, like how all these people follow like a financial influencer. Listen to a financial influencer. So we're like, all right, let's put a good amount of money into Doge right now because he's gonna be on Saturday Night Live and he's gonna talk about it and he's gonna spike. You know, that's our prediction. Nah, the prediction was wrong. It went down. I don't know what he said, but people are not.
Because what he was saying was it's because what he was saying was they were like, is it aren't you kind of like cheating the system or something like that? He's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's kind of cheating the system, and that, like people when they heard that, it was like, oh, like it's a poop coin or whatever, you know?
Right.
That's not what he meant by saying that. It's just like, yo, like every asset other than money is competing with money. Like, so like they were like, oh, so the question was like, do you think Dogecoin is going to take over the dollar bill or something? He was like, yeah, no. And so like, yeah, it dropped. But that's not what the expectation of it is. It's not, no one believes it's going to take over the dollar. At least for Dogecoin, there might be some other cryptos out there that might have a chance to knock the dollar bill out.
It was a sad day for me. Man. I should have.
I believe you, bro.
I should have pulled out. I still made I still make a pretty good amount of money, but I could have made way more if it didn't go down.
I had an issue with that with Bitcoin. When Musk had tweeted about, I don't know if he tweeted about it, but he had let it be known that Tesla, his company, had bought into Bitcoin before, and I had bought into it around like 10 G's. After he said that, it went up to like 30, and I pulled out. I should have waited because like midsummer, last year it went to like 60 grand or something like that.
It went to $68,000 per quarter.
Yeah.
Oh,
I made some good money off of it getting to 30, but if I would have just waited till getting to 68, I would have been a happy boy right now. I tell you that.
What?
But we got some information, man. That God willing, we'll be all right. We'll be successful.
Sasha, did you want to share today? What we got from her?
No, not really.
Okay.
No. not until we show improve. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Once we show improve, then we can let it be known. But we gotta make sure it works. You know what I'm saying? For our own self before we share it on to other people, man.
Word. Yeah. Simon, I got your Instagram at the bottom, scrolling down. So for the viewers out there that are watching, make sure you go out there and follow Simon for us. Show your support for him.
Absolutely.
Support his clothing. If you're an artist and you're you're in the Florida area, or wherever, because Simon, he be everywhere, man. Definitely follow him and shoot your shot, yo. Give yourself the opportunity.
Shoot shot.
We're trying to get pause. Yeah, we're trying to give people the opportunity. Like I said, people like yourself on the show, man. So we're
on a business note, Simon. On a business note, man.
We're putting these people in front of you guys.
It's just the way you phrased it.
That's why you gotta say pause. But yeah, we're putting people in front of you guys' faces like Simon and all the other guests that we've had on the show so far. So if you guys, we're giving you guys the people that exude success, that will be able to advise you, be able to put you where you want to be possibly. So yeah, just tune in to him. His Instagram's right there down there below. Simon, is there anything else you want to let the people know? Give knowledge to people. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, there's a couple things I want to say actually. Now I think about it. Whatever your passion is, don't give up on it because you never know how far it can get you. And just because in 1 year you don't do as much as you think you could have done, just keep pushing. Because what I've done in 2 years, I'm at this clothing brand out in Tampa, and he's been around for like about 10 years. And he told me himself, he's like, "Yo, what you are doing right now, it took me 5 years to do." You know what I'm saying? So don't ever get discouraged how long, like the timeline or anything, because everyone is different. Everyone operates differently. But everyone, you should always have a goal of what you want to do. And always have like a 5-year goal at least, or like a 2-year goal of where you want your company or where you want yourself to be at. Another thing is always collaborate with everyone, no matter how small or big. Because you never know, that small person that you second guess yourself on might blow up, and they'll remember you because you were bigger than them at the moment, and they saw you like, you know what I'm saying, like how you say, like someone that small person looked up to, and they'll remember you. They will remember you.
Absolutely.
And another thing is don't be a hater, man. Don't never be a hater, because you never know who that person is. And if you meet people at these events and try to network, if you have any like negative comments, just keep it to yourself, because you never know who's around you. I've been in like I'll tell you a little story before we go. So I was at a club one time and I was exhausted. I was on 2 hours of sleep, and you know how late those events go to. They go to like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I was so exhausted, and this guy came up to me and he was just talking to me, but I wasn't really listening to too much. I was just like, I was just nodding my head because I was just really tired. I was like 2 hours of sleep. The life of an entrepreneur, you never sleep.
Yeah.
So I wasn't paying too much attention to what this guy was saying to me. So I kind of like ignored him in a way, because he was asking me, "Oh, how much is this? How much is this?" I answered the questions, but I was just kind of just like mellow, I was not answering how he wanted to be, like, you know what I'm saying, like how he wanted to talk to me. So he came back 30 minutes later and he's like, "I really want to support your brand, but you're just not like giving me the energy I want." And he's right, you know what I'm saying? He is completely right. It was my fault. It really was. You always got to be 100% in every time, everywhere. Because it turns out this guy was movies. This guy's name was Granddaddy Smurf or something. I had never heard of him, but you show me pictures. Like, you show me his Google. This man was an actor, old actor. I don't know who he was, but he was pretty big back in the days, apparently. Because I did research on him. And I'm like, dude, you never know who you're going to meet. So if you have anything negative to say, keep it to yourself. If you're going to go to these events and you're just not feeling it, just still try to have 100% energy.
Right.
I say go no matter what, but drink an energy drink or do something, bro. Because you never know who you're going to meet. You really don't know. Because I've met so many famous people in my life, and I missed a lot of opportunities just for my attitude. And it's not like I have a bad attitude. It's all in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Always have a 100% attitude.
Yeah, absolutely. Great advice, man. Great advice.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. Point well taken.
Well, guys, this has been.
Trey, keep pushing your son.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, man.
Indeed.
Absolutely. For sure.
Indeed, man. Absolutely, man.
To the viewers out there, this has been Simon, owner of Your Clothing. So again, definitely get connected with him. We have his Instagram posted down there below on the banner. But yeah, it was a pleasure having you on the show, man.
Simon, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for the wisdom. You know what
Yo,
I mean?
Pops, where you from? Never asked you.
Originally, I'm from New York, but right now I'm in Richmond, Virginia. My shop is in Ashland, Virginia.
Nice. Hey man, why don't you put some of your merch, man?
Oh, trust. I mean, by all means, man. You know, I'm promoting, all the time. You know what I mean?
Shit,
I have my drink here, and you know what I'm saying. Have my shirt here. This is me.
Let me see that.
Tags Healthy Wellness.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I mean?
fire, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll send you some stuff if you want.
All right, for sure. Definitely, man. Definitely. I'm gonna go on your Instagram. I'm gonna start following you and see some of your work, man.
Yeah, I'll promote you too, man. I got some
Absolutely.
people out in Virginia.
All right. Yeah, send it my way, man. Send it my way. With that,
All right, so dude.
take it out with the fader,
What's
son.
All right, so Simon, you don't have to do anything, man. I'll just get you out of here. All right.
Salute to you, Simon.
No,
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Have a great day. All right.
Salute, man.
Peace and blessings to you, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Peace and love to Simon, man. Entrepreneur, business owner.
Yeah, we
boss.
definitely had to have him on the show.
You know what I mean? Good guest, man. You know what I mean? We definitely want to promote and push, people who have that same mind spirit, the same like-minded of being a free man or free woman. You know what I mean? And with freedom, it comes with the cost, but it's all worth it at the end of the day.
Right.
Hard work, it pays off as long as you're working harder on yourself. You know what I mean? Don't bust your butt to be working on another job, on a job for somebody else to reap the benefit. If it's not going to fully benefit you, come on.
Word. Yeah,
Shout
I just
out
want
to
to go ahead
Stormy,
and shout out to him, man. Again, and not only that, just him being on the show, he reached out to me a couple of months ago about being on. Well, a month ago, because we only started a couple months ago, about being on the show. And I at the time I wanted to have him on the show, but we're saying we the timing was wrong. That was a big thing. Getting our schedules right. But he was so persistent with me about being on the show, and I love that. That's why I wanted to have him on the show, because I'm like, yeah,
I understand. Yeah.
And that's those are the relationships that you want to build. The relationships in which the other person makes you feel wanted. And this, what I'm saying, like, you have something to offer. Like I'm saying, like, he didn't just text me like just one time, like, yo, Tracy, can I be on the show? Nah, he was persistent with me. He was consistent. He was like checking up, like, yo, I know our schedules don't work that well. But what I'm saying, we made it. All praise due to Allah, we made it happen today.
Made it happen. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. But shucks, man, this is what we have the podcast for, man. You know what I mean? Having the next generation, your age group, you know what I mean, and possibly younger, who have that entrepreneur mindset. You know what I'm saying? It is all positive, man. Like you said, this is not a drama show. It's not a gossip. You know what I mean? This is not none of that. You know what I mean? This is strictly to build and expose and give exposure to small businesses, like-minded individuals like ourselves, and just straight positivity, man. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about right now.
Absolutely.
Gotta be more of that on these YouTube channels. I see a lot of hate, a lot of negative talk, and a lot of bashing and just trying to put other people down. To me, that's just showing some sort of insecurity about that person or individual. If you, going to spend time talking about somebody else, that doesn't benefit you at all. You know what I mean? It doesn't benefit the society either. You know what I mean? I want to be a contributor to society. You know what I mean? I will have a way I can do that. You know what I mean? Serving health and nutrition, whether it's, helping, people who don't know too much about, health and nutrition become more healthier. So that way their lives will be, more of a benefit to them, and they could be a benefit and help to their family, So that's what it's all about, man.
All right. All right,
You know?
Pops. So I'll go ahead and get us out of here for today. It's been a very
Absolutely, man.
good
Good
episode.
Friday, man.
Yes,
Great
sir.
Friday, April 1st, beginning of the month. You know what I mean? There ain't no such thing as no April Fools. We don't do that stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is no fool in April, you know? But there's only knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's what we're trying to maintain and definitely incorporate and promote.
Word. For
Great
you guys
show,
out
man.
there that have enjoyed the show, to our viewers, subscribers, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
By all means, please.
It will do a lot for us, for you guys to show your appreciation for our channel. It will just give us more of the motivation to continue doing what we're doing and to improve on what we're doing. So as well, during the shows, we do have our comments chat open for you guys to leave a comment during the show. We want to make this as interactive as possible, so we want to be able to communicate with you guys. So yeah, go ahead and leave a comment. Also, in our description box, we have a donations tab, so you guys can donate to the channel as well. So just click that the description box below, tap on that donations tab. It will bring you right to our channel's donation. You'll be able to leave a donation of your choosing there.
Absolutely. Anything's appreciated.
Yes, sir. Well, with that, what episode is this? 23?
TwoTreys.
It's been another episode of TwoTreys podcast. We appreciate you guys for tuning in again. Pops, appreciate you. Love you.
Love you, son.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
doing your thing, man. You know what I mean? Good to see you always. Yo, man. Keep your life strong, boy. We have some things going on with ourselves that, you know.
Oh, yeah, very much work to do in the future. Word.
You know what I mean? Let's just say that, you know, we are in consistent talks with our big sister, Sophia Stewart. We are in consistent communication with her. And it's not going to be too long before she reappears back on TwoTreys podcast. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say.
Word.
All right. Take us out with the fader, man. What's the track for the day, son?
Yes, sir. I got the Darth Ravens feature by yours truly, Prince Cole.
Right.
Where I just want to say with that song, it was just about, and you can hear it in the song, I'm just talking about the fact that you have to get rid of your limits so that the real you can shine. And until you get rid of your limits, and then also the influence of the naysayers on your success, that's when your success comes.
Indeed.
Word.
Indeed.
So let's go ahead and play that. And Pops, you have a blessed day. Viewers, y'all have a blessed day.
Love you, man.
Happy Friday to everybody out there. Absolutely, Pops. Love you too.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Salute, world. Peace.
All right, y'all. So I'll go ahead and get the track playing for y'all. I'm gonna cut out, but it will play. So just stay tuned for that. Y'all enjoy your day.
And all of my limits can die, and all of you limits gon' fail. Cause all of my demons from hell. Cause all my limits can die, and all you limits gon' fail. Cause all of my shit is so hot, and so my city when it drops, none of my shit gon' fail. Cause all of my shit so hot, you know that my shit gon' sell. Cause all of my limits can die, and all you limits could die. Cause all of y'all niggas ain't real. For real, for real. For real, for real, cause all you limits could die. Cause all of y'all shit so whack, and all of your shit don't talk, and all of your shit don't walk the same way that you walk. So all of y'all shit gon' flop, cause none of y'all niggas is real, for real. Cause all of y'all shit gon' flop, and all of y'all shit ain't real, and that's just me talking. For real. All of my my shit go high, cause all of my limits can die, and all of you limits could die, cause all of my shit go high, and none of my shit's gon' fail. For real, cause all of you lemons could die, cause all of y'all niggas so whack, and all of your shit don't clock the same way that it talks, and all of y'all shit don't walk the same way that you walk. Oh my god, all of y'all niggas ain't real. Cause all of my limits could die, cause all of my shit when it drops is gon' sell, cause all this shit that I talk is for real, and all this shit that I walk is for real. None of y'all could walk like me, none of y'all could talk like me, none of y'all could do my thing, none of y'all could swim like me, none of you can fly away like I can, none of you can pray like I can. All of my shit's so high, and all of my shit's so real, and all of my shit ain't gon' fly, cause all of my shit's so real. And all of you limits could die, and all of my limits could die, and all of you limits gon' die, and all of my limits gon' die, cause all of my shit is so real, and all of my shit is so high, and all of my shit when it drops, you know it's gon' sell. For real, for real, cause all of you limits could die. Cause all of you limits could die, and all of my limits gon' die, cause all of my shit is so real.